Thank you, Lord Mayor. I rise to second the motion proposed by Councillor Harmer. I have just spent more than a year getting the canopy of a corner shop at the U-Tree in Yardley removed, despite residents telling me and me telling the planning department when the very first post was erected, without permission. In that time, hot food has been cooked on the pavement, domestic curtains have been hung from the canopy to cover the fruit and vegetables on display, as well as cardboard and plastic waste stacked in front of the next door vacant chip shop. I cannot tell you how much this has upset the residents and businesses of Yardley, because it is not in keeping with the look of the area and they feel it brings the area down. And they have told me in no uncertain terms in emails at my ward meeting and with images on social media. The canopy is now down, but the shop frontage is still a mess. Officers from planning, waste, licensing and trading standards have helped me, but to get to this point has been nothing short of tortuous. Having to deal separately with each of those departments and ask for their help over and over again. And just around the corner, I've been battling for 4 years with a betting shop and a takeaway premises whose commercial bins on the pavement are repeatedly not emptied, overflowing and attract fly tipping and rats. Visits have taken place, warnings given, enforcement notices served, and currently the bin lids are down and the bins are tidy. But again, it's been a battle royal to get to this point. Why can't enforcement officers work together in a joined-up, one council neighbourhood way? Why does enforcement take so long? And why is enforcement so reactive, waiting for residents, businesses and councillors to raise a proverbial stink before action is taken? Don't we routinely check that there are sufficient commercial waste arrangements in a shopping and hospitality area, for example, so that the rubbish ends up in the bin instead of on the street? Are we exploring AI to speed up mechanistic tasks in planning, like other councils? Do we use enough fixed penalty notices rather than having to go through a lengthy legal process? Now, there's always the danger in a 4-minute speech to oversimplify both the problems and the solutions, and I don't want to overly criticise those officers and teams that have helped me, because it is the system and inefficient use of resources that is not ensuring those rules around littering, graffiti, fly tipping, parking, driving offences such as running red lights are enforced. And this is why we have brought this motion today, because failure to enforce these areas means the rules don't matter. And this upsets residents so much because it is about fairness. If you don't park your car across the pavement and your elderly neighbours drop curb so they can't get out of their house, why should others? If you don't park a dozen broken down cars on your road in front of your neighbours' houses, some that are leaking oil all over the pavement because you're repairing them to sell, why should others? And if you don't bag up your food and drinks wrappers from your car and throw them out of the window onto the pavement, why should other people? These are the things that matter to our residents because it is outside their front door, what they experience driving to and from work, or walking to the shops. These are the things that this council needs to fix so that neighbourhoods are clean, safe and welcoming and function within rules that are fair to everyone and don't favour those who flout them and frankly don't care. Thank you, Lord Mayor.
Thank you, Councillor.